handful of things you can do as we come to hopefully the end of this cycle where we do start to see some easing and normalization in policy. Definitely assessing your investment policy and just ensuring that your allocations align with the rate environment and your near-term cash flow needs. If you have been heavy in cash because rates have been up and you don't need all of the cash immediately, it could benefit you to lock in some rates for a longer term and play defense against rates going down. That's where a short-term ladder could come into play, either with treasuries or an FDIC insured program to maintain a lot of liquidity, but then also lock in yield for longer terms to, again, play defense against rates going down. And then stress tests your cash flow and liquidity sources. So, outside access to capital, make sure that you know where that can come from if you need it. And then also make sure you have enough liquidity to cover unexpected expenses. And then you can take your excess and use that ladder strategy and go out longer in duration on investments. Also, reviewing bank relationships. It's definitely worth checking out the market and shopping for what you might be able to get elsewhere. If you have large deposits, you could definitely be missing out on thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars in interest income, let alone fees you could save if you haven't done that recently. And then last thing, which wraps in everything, is planning for 2026 liquidity. What would you do if your interest income dropped significantly? What would you do if you needed a large purchase or additional capital that you weren't expecting to have go out in 2026? And how can you prepare for eventualities like that?